Hi, good to see you again. It's been a while. I thought I'd make this video and give you an update on the project and how things are going. Um, to start off with, I thought I'd just, um, I thought I'd sort of go back to the beginning, and I thought, I knew that when I started this project, there would be lots of challenges. It would be a very challenging thing to do, mainly because community projects don't get a lot of support from people. Um, that's one thing. Also, I wanted to set this up properly, so I decided to set myself up as autonomous in the Spanish system, and that's also it's well known for not being a system that supports businesses to start up. So that was also a challenge, and of course, added to all of that. Um, Sorry, that's the book making some noise. Added to all of that, it's a startup, so very few people know about the project, and the whole thing is trying to get people to know about it and spread the word. And so that means everyone has to get involved and to be, sharing and caring, basically. So those are the sort of problems that I had that I knew that I'd have with starting up this project. Going into the project, we're coming up to the sixth issue of the magazine. Um, what's happened now is that amazingly a lot of people are reading the magazine. So it's been read by about 5,000 people per issue, and that's about 80% of people in Valencia and surrounding towns, Liria and Vitara and Olacau and VR and Casinos, So it's really having a wide distribution, And on top of that, it's also gone global. So it's been read by people in Belfast, and I had a lovely message from a woman in Belfast saying that it's really helping her to make the transition to come and live here. To people in England, people in Germany, it's been read in Australia, it's been read in America and Canada. So it's gone global, but it's still local. So it's helping people who want to come here for a holiday to live here. So in that respect, it's doing very well. But in other areas, it is absolutely diabolical. One being that the Spanish tax system and the social security is just terrible. It's almost crippled me, and uh, I I haven't been making enough money, through the business, through the magazine, um, to support the payments that I have to pay on my tax and social security, and I went along to the Hacienda and to the social security, and I said, I'm on a very very low income. Um, can I pay by installments? What's the solution? How do I get out of this situation? And the reply that they came back to me was the only solution that they had for me was to stop my business activities and to get out of the system. I mean, how crazy is that? That's just ridiculous. So I have, and every time you miss a payment or something here, they just give you a massive fine, and I mean a massive fine. So I'm paying penalties now for every time I can't pay something, and so the only way for me to get out of it is to get out of the system. So for me that's a real shame, because I really wanted to do this properly, and I wanted to do it officially, and I felt right, I'm ready, and I'm going to get this done properly, and it's all just gone against me. So I've had to accept it and find solutions, find my own solutions, you know. So so now I'm in a transition period where I cannot, invoice people. So I have to do everything outside of the system, and that means that I have to find solutions and be more creative about ways of financing the project. So this video is I'm in this I'm like finding solutions, and after this video you can click on the link below, on that button just down there, and you can find ways to support the project and get involved. And this is the thing now for me. It's like I looked at what is success. What does success of this project mean to me? And success to me is really that people care, about this magazine. That they care about that there is a community spirit that it's and it's not just a magazine. It's people doing events. It's people getting involved and doing projects, and it's like the homeless project that we had. There's a woman, Lynn Bygrave, that's making clothes. She's doing all this knitting and stuff, and she's recycling clothes, for the homeless, and now there's Janice Parker has met up with Lynn, and she wants to get involved with working together and helping out on the project. So this is just like a little thing that's happened since Community Spirit started, the online magazine, and it's small things like this. It's I really hope that that the magazine and just the manifestation of the magazine and the community spirit itself, helps bring more people together. It it makes a bridge between people in Valencia and people in VR. So in whatever way, and I think because the community spirit is needed, and so that's the success for me is that people care about each other. They really care genuinely from their hearts, and so what I'm doing now is I'm creating a number of ways that you can support the magazine, through exchange, through donating money, through through advertising, through whatever. There's 6 different options. I think there's 6, and you can click on the link below, and then you can learn more about it. And it's really, I think that it's like with the aura painting work that I do. It's actually healing work, and it gets people to open up from their heart and their soul. And I think that's the way forward now. I think that it's time for big change in the community, and I think it's time that we all open up a little bit more. We're a bit more honest with each other, because we're all going through immense problems, and we really need to be supporting each other in a way that benefits you and it benefits me. I mean, that's what helping is. I help you and you help me. So it's like, I hope that, well, I don't hope, I'm trusting, I'm absolutely trusting in the universe that this has all happened for an important reason, and now that this new shift that we're going in is going to be the way forward. So thank you for listening, and thank you for reading the magazine, and thank you for getting involved, and thank you for caring. So click on the link below and discover more.